A routine call for a domestic dispute in Tampines turned into a life-or-death rescue when a police officer suddenly found himself saving a choking baby. What started as a calm mediation between a couple and their domestic helper quickly escalated into a race against time. Sergeant Muhammad Ammar bin Abdul Razak, from the Tampines Neighborhood Police Center, was called in on the 19th of September to help settle a household argument. But while he was talking to the couple, the wife suddenly ran towards him, holding their baby tightly in her arms, screaming for help. The baby's cheeks were turning purple. It wasn't breathing. Without hesitation, Sergeant Ammar jumped into action. Drawing on his first aid training and experience taking care of his nephew, he placed the baby face down on his forearm and delivered several firm back blows. The seconds felt endless, but finally, the baby vomited some fluid and let out a loud, piercing cry. That sound, of life returning, was one he said he would never forget. Shortly after, paramedics from the Civil Defense Force arrived and confirmed that the baby was stable. The infant was sent to the hospital for checks, and thanks to Sergeant Ammar's quick thinking, tragedy was narrowly avoided. Even after the rescue, Ammar went back to mediating the domestic dispute, a true show of composure under pressure. He later shared that this incident reminded him that no two police calls are ever the same, and that every officer must be ready for anything, anytime. He joined the Singapore Police Force as a national serviceman in 2019, and became a regular officer in 2022. That day, his decision and calmness made all the difference between life and death. How many of us would know what to do if a baby suddenly started choking right in front of us? Would we freeze? Or would we act? Stories like this remind us of the silent heroes walking among us, officers who show courage not only in catching criminals but in saving lives. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230, where we bring you the real stories that shape Singapore, one voice at a time.